Okay, so welcome. My name's Iona and I'm the chair of Omega. I'm a school teacher and I've been teaching all day, so I'm a little bit kind of at the end, so bear with me. So the format today is we are looking forward very much to hearing Professor Carl Morton and his team, what they've been up to this year. For that, we're going to start with the official business. We should run until about 5:30. So that's the official business of Omega, which is Oxfordshire ME Group for Action. I'll try to keep it brief. We've allowed a lot of time, or plenty of time, for Q&A, because I know the researchers like to have a good chance to have a good discussion. So do be thinking of questions to ask. So apologies from Wendy, Maria, Patsy and Patricia. We'd like to remember all the people who are too unwell to attend meetings, even remotely, as screens, light and sound are too much for them to cope with. They're really important members of our community and we always keep them in mind. We work hard to make sure that they keep up with what's going on and we keep them informed of our activities. But sorry, I just remembered I should have said also there is a rest place just outside the sofa there with bedding and there's a yoga mat as well if you feel you need to rest. Our last AGM was held in October 2024 and we were honoured to hear from Professor Carl Morton's team about the work they were doing last year, so it'd be great to see how far that's come on this year. We also approved the accounts, reminded everyone of our ongoing affiliations to the Times Trust, which is the Young ME Sufferers Trust, and to OCVA, the Oxfordshire Community and Voluntary Action Network. Also, hashtag there for ME. We gain a lot by having access to their resources, and if anyone watching this is or knows of a child or young person suffering with ME, I do encourage them to get in contact with Times. I know they were certainly very helpful for me and my family when we were going through it. They offer a range of support. So I recommend them highly. For people with severe ME, we would recommend joining the 25% ME group who provide very specialist support. And we also work alongside the ME Association and Action for ME national charities. So now I'm just going to do the chair report, which is sort of a summary of the year, what we've been up to. We have continued to build our in-person events and also kept some online meetings. So like many people during COVID, we discovered we were all meeting online. And actually for some of our members, that really enabled them access to our meetings. And we have a sort of little social groups as well online. We are planning a Christmas lunch event on the 13th of December at the Plough in Wolvercote. Friends and family are welcome too. So that will be 12:15 at the Plough in Wolvercote. I've said that twice. I know Tessa's very keen for me to promote this. I think we need to get the numbers in tomorrow. Is that right, Tessa?
They've given me a little bit of wriggle room.
Okay.
If they can let me know, the poster's there.
Okay, so there's a poster there for you to have a look at. Omega members can check the newsletter. It's all in there. So, but do let us know as soon as you can if you'd like to come. That would be great. And if finances are a barrier, again, just do let us know. So we had a lovely tea party in the summer, an amazing spread of delicious food and tea served in beautiful china, organised by the Omega Committee, and particularly Tessa, who's our star organiser. We also had a summer picnic in Florence Park, and the weather was kind again, and all was very jolly. Our Zoom socials have been a great success, providing much needed social interaction and mutual support. Dates and times are emailed to members and published in the newsletter. There's no obligation to stay the duration. Drop-ins are fine, and so is keeping your camera off, whatever suits you. They're an informal social. We just have a good old chat and check in on how people are doing. So please do join if you feel up to it. One member managed to join from their landline, so if that's something you'd like to try, let us know and we'll let you know the number to ring. The South Oxfordshire meetings are also meeting in person and they enjoyed an accessible boat trip. We'd like to thank Pat Williams, Mary Horan, Christina Vos-Peterson, Diane Drayson and David Polgreen for their continued amazing work producing the quarterly newsletter full of useful information and updates from the Emmy world in a format accessible to our members that do not use computers. Do make sure you're signed up to receive these electronically if that's an option for you, as it does keep our costs down. So you will get those if you're a member of Omega. So if you sign up to be a member of Omega, you will automatically get those quarterly magazines are just full of all sorts of information about all sorts of things. We are aware the website is not up to scratch. We are working really hard to resolve some issues we've been having, and we're busy creating a new one. So we will get there and we will update it and it will be fabulous, but not quite there yet. And one other thing, there's just some formal business we have to go through, nominations and accounts and things like that. I'm going to do that right at the end after all the talks. One of the main things you're giving people is hope. Well, an ear, recognition, validation and hope. 4 main things. So thank you everyone involved. So very quick summary of accounts. Our total income was 1,300 up on last year, and our total outgoings were 1,430. We maintain a healthy balance, but this is largely due to the legacy of not meeting up in person during COVID and some generous donations. As always, if you are able to donate on top of your subs, that will help us keep things going, but please only do that if you can afford it, as we know times are hard. The newsletter is currently our biggest expense. We feel it's extremely valuable and cost-effective resource benefiting our members, especially those unable to access the internet or with too little energy to trawl through it. Please do remember to play your subs if you can. Please do join Omega to support our work. The annual sub is £7.50 unwage and £15 for wage. For that, you get a wonderful quarterly newsletter, printed and or online, and invites to our in-person and online events. You don't have to live in Oxfordshire to join, just email. And I can't remember if we actually agreed on what we were going to say for that, because we're just changing our email.
Yeah, just put mail.omega@gmail.com.
Okay, mail.omega@gmail.com. Yeah, I'll just say it one more time, mail.omega@gmail.com. And just very quickly, election of officials, with the treasurer Diana Sammy, proposed by Tessa Key, seconded by Pat Williams. Chair, myself, Iona Fabian, proposed by David Polgreen, seconded by Annika Rumman. This concludes the formal part of the AGM. So, thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. It's really great to meet you.